How goes it, people? I'm Ian, this is Hammers Polls, and this week, with the government finally allowing supporters back into the stadium, I've been asking, will the lucky 2,000 fans be able to make much of an atmosphere at the London Stadium this weekend against Man United? And if not, what could the club do to help to improve it? Let's take a look and see what everyone thinks. And if you like the show, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
So fans are finally allowed back in stadiums. Yay! Not that I can go because I'm part of a tier 3 area, so I'm banned, I think, for the foreseeable future. But to me, the whole thing actually just makes me interested more than anything to see what would 2,000 fans look like in the London Stadium. It's weird. It's a really, really weird thought. I'm sure to an extent West Ham actually probably can't be bothered to even have this happen, because for 2,000 fans to come in, you're going to have to pay people and stewards and open the kiosks and XYZ, and they're not even serving alcohol. So straight away, I know some fans are a little bit like, can't be bothered, what's the point? So, I mean, for that game back, it's against Man U, who we already love, you know, a good old game against Man U. So, I suppose it just depends. How much are we adhering to this whole no singing, no talking, no happiness, no drinking, no anything rule? Because I know what West Ham fans are like. There is no way on this planet they're just going to sit there nice and politely, hands clasped together, no drinking, no smoking, no anything for 90 minutes. It's not going to happen. As soon as that music goes, they will be making noise. So that's going to be a thing. So I'm quite interested to also see how that works. Are they going to be sending stewards in every 2 seconds to chuck people out? I mean, the whole thing is just bizarre. But, I mean, you can try and put, like, clappers into the stadium. No self-respecting fan will use those things, I'm sorry. So it will all be down to noise, and this is what's going to make it interesting, because those fans will sing. Of course they sing. It's a West Ham DNA thing. We sing. So I'll definitely be watching the game to see actually what happens, but just let the fans make the atmosphere. Don't bring in stupid crappy clappers because no one wants them, or vuvuzelas, or I don't even know what else they can do. I mean, the rule about no singing is not going to happen. So I just can't see it happening, to be honest. But it'll be interesting. It'll be very, very interesting to see actually how this game pans out, because I just don't know. I mean, to me, the whole thing's still a bit bizarre. So I'll be one of those very interested viewers over the weekend to see how these games look with a smattering of fans in the stadium, and we'll also see if West Ham can keep winning with fans in the stadium, because they've been doing pretty damn well without them. We might get to the end of the game and be like, get rid of the fans, get rid of the fans. So we'll see. But yeah, it's an interesting one.
So, fans are being let in again, which is great news for people who, you know, are desperate to get back to the stadium and watch the club and watch the team and you know, support them and all the rest of that. But it's going to be quite interesting how it goes about bringing the atmosphere back, because for me, I think the players, and I'm not trying to sort of pamper them and whatever, but perhaps there is a school of thought that have performed better since there's been no fans in the stadium, and that goes for every club as well, due to the pressure they feel. Maybe they've been a bit more free-flowing. They haven't had to worry about every fan's reaction if they, you know, make a bad pass or their shot goes wide or something along them lines. But I don't like it without fans. I don't think any fan that watches the games likes it with no fans being there. There's something that's missing. But at the same time, leagues, you know, have had record amount, especially the European leagues, have had a record amount of away wins since lockdown has happened, since clubs have gone back to playing football. And that sort of, it gives you an idea maybe of just how much influence the fans do have away fans, home fans, etc. There's no doubt the West Ham fans will bring an atmosphere. Whether 2,000 can do that compared to 60,000 we normally get is a different matter. But I think it's good news. Fans are going to need to come back at some point because all this stuff is not going to carry on forever. There's going to be a time we go back to normal, whenever that will be. But it's going to be interesting for me. It'll be interesting how the players react to the fans being in the stadium more than anything. This is going to be about, we can shout and all as much as we like, we can clap things. We're not having clappers and all that sort of stuff. Just, because I see West Ham's merchandise lot trying to get that in to earn a bit more money. But it's going to be interesting to see how the players, for me, react to this. And if our form drops, stays the same, or gets better with fans in the stadium. So there's no doubt to me that 2,000 West Ham fans can make a difference. Let's face it, they normally do it away games anyway, so that's not a problem at all. It depends how the social distancing will work and how far fans are going to be from each other, but I'm confident that they'll bring an atmosphere. I'm looking forward to it if they do. I'm a season ticket holder myself, but I don't really feel like I should be going. But yeah, there's something about it. I'm a little bit against it. Myself going there, got my own, but that's down to me. That's my own decision. But yeah, bring it on, and it'll be very interesting. And hopefully, it goes the right way rather than players getting annoyed that fans are having to go at them if they make a bad pass or we get a bad result or whatever. So it'll be interesting. Let's see. Come on, your eyes.
So got 2,000 fans back in the stadium the weekend. Well, that'd bring a bit of atmosphere back, wouldn't it? It'll be a bit difficult to create a really good atmosphere with just 2,000, but I'm sure we'll give it a go in the bowl. The thing is, one thing I think is they've got to try and get people as near to the pitch as they can. The sides would be better than behind a goal. Far too far away behind a goal. So it's got to be on the sides, really, I think. I think that's the best thing. Those paper clappers, I think, are a good idea. Those concertina clappers you put together and slap them down and you can hold them up like with a goal on it. Can say goal on one side, doesn't it? Or so they'd be good. You could give a selection of a couple of fans a drum to try and sort of get an atmosphere going. Get the singers nearby together to build an atmosphere. It's a tough one, isn't it? Could make the beer half price. That would probably get an atmosphere going, if nothing else. But they're the only suggestions that I can think of. I can't really think of anything more. All right then. So let's hope for another win. Got United the weekend. Let's hope we do well. We were a bit lucky against Villa, I thought, but there we are at 5th in the table. Very nice indeed. Keep wearing your colours with pride. Any mug can wear them when they're losing, or when they're winning, I mean. Just keep wearing them. Keep your chin up. Come on, your eyes. Up the hammers.
For West Ham fans everywhere, this is the ultimate football app for you. Never miss a thing with the latest West Ham news, gossip and social stories as they break. Download the free COY Irons app now from the App Store and Google Play.